After finishing the exact same meal, salad, penne, and chicken parm, Lenny suggested we have a cup of coffee at his place. It's only fair. I saw yours, he said. We'd both moved into new co-ops within a month of each other. I did it with the help of Cookie and Cy. Lenny's was a steal of a deal and a price-controlled, ridiculously affordable development. For each of us, it was the first time we were living solo in years, decorating to our own tastes without interference. After hearing about all the similarities, I was, of course, curious. Sure enough, Lenny's apartment was comfortable and familiar. Other than the plush maroon carpeting, his place was primarily black and white, just like mine. Where I accented with wood antiques, he used touches of gray and silver deco. He offered me a glass of wine. It was odd to be drinking out of my glass in his place. When I went to the bathroom, it was my towels I dried my hands on. And when he showed me his bedroom, it was my sheets on the bed. I certainly felt at home. Sort of. I was anxious. And once we smoked, I got completely paranoid. Sitting on the couch, Boz Scaggs playing softly in the background, I felt like a lamb being led to the slaughter. But this was Lenny. Sweet, patient Lenny. He never rushed anything. Why was I so uncomfortable? I just wanted to leave. Lenny had other things in mind. He'd waited long enough. He leaned in for a kiss. I'm sure if you would have done that the other night, I said backing away, but now I feel like I'm cheating. On Barry? We went out first. Besides, he and I have spent the past few years together. I think I'm the one cheating on Barry. But I wasn't even sure that was a date. This is a date. Again, Lenny leaned in for a kiss. I kissed back for a moment and then inched away. Still exhausted from the night before, hell, the weeks before. I yawned. I'm sorry. It's really nothing personal. I understand, he said. Let me take you home. He called around noon the next day, and I realized I missed him. Now seeing Barry seemed wrong. What a fucking Looney Tune crazy bird I am. Here was one of my best friends from childhood who I hadn't seen in ages, living a similar life to mine, so much so it was crazy. I wanted to know him again, this time as a man. But he was, when we were young, I thought he was cute. But he was so short and at times really annoying. But plus there was Ray Sandel. And Ray was tall, dark, handsome, and completely unattainable. The bad boy that every girl in junior high wanted. Ray flirted with me constantly, but it never went anywhere. It was junior high. Where the fuck was it supposed to go? Reminiscent of Vincent and Scotty and so many of my other favorite wastes of time, I obsessed about Ray for years. As a kid, I began these unrequited love affairs with teen idols from afar. Sajid Khan was the first. He had his 5 minutes of fame. I had my 2 years of obsession. Barry Cowsill followed. Then Michael Parks, who I actually had a close encounter with a few years later, after my fixation, and learned, never meet your heroes. He was too willing. I was too young. Availability was plainly not attractive to me. It was the unattainable that always stole my heart and made mincemeat of my brain.